गोपीजन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी गोपीजन गोपीजन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी गोपी वल्लभ यशोदानंदन व्रज जनरंजन जय जय यशोदानंदन व्रज जनरंजन यशोदा जय यशोदानंदन व्रज जनरंजन यशोदानंदन यशोदानंदन व्रज जनरंजन यशोदानंदन यमुना तीरवनचारी जय जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी राधा माधव हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे निताई गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल निताई गौर गौर हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल। जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय प्रभुपाद जय जय प्रभुपाद। जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर शत श्री श्रीमदभय चरणारविंद भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवत महापुराण की समवेत गौर भक्त वृंद की वृंदावन धाम की निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमम् देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये। नष्टप्रायेषु भद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवत्युत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नष्टिकी। Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 10, Chapter 89, Text 6 and 7. नैच्छत्वमस्युत्पथगा इति देवश्चुकोपः शूलमुद्यम्य तं हन्तुम् आरेभेतिग्मलोचनः पतित्वा पादयोर्देवी सान्त्वयामास तं गिरा। अथो जगाम वैकुण्ठम् यत्र देवो जनार्दनः। नैच्छत्वमस्युत्पथगा इति देवश्चुकोपः शूलमुद्यम्य तं हन्तुम् आरेभेतिग्मलोचनः पतित्वा पादयोर्देवी सान्त्वयामास तं गिरा। अथो जगाम वैकुण्ठम् यत्र देवो जनार्दनः। नैष त्वमस्युत्पथगा इति देवश्चुकोपः शूलमुद्यम्य सान्त्वयामास तं गिरा। अथो जगाम वैकुण्ठम् यत्र देवो जनार्दनः नैच्छत्वमस्युत्पथगः इति देवश्चुकोपः उद्यम्य तं हन्तुम् पतित्वा पादयोर्देवी सान्त्वयामास तं गिरा अथो जगाम वैकुण्ठम् यत्र देवो जनार्दनः. Mataji, नैच्छत्वमस्युत्पथगा इति देवश्चुकोपः शूलमुद्यम्य तं हन्तुम् आरेभे तिग्मलोचनः पतित्वा पादयोर्देवी सान्त्वयामास तं गिरा अथो जगाम वैकुण्ठम् यत्र देवो जनार्दनः न ऐच्छत्. He did not desire this embrace. Tvam, you, asi, are, utpathagah, a transgressor of the path of religion. Iti, so saying, Devaha, the Lord, Shiva, Chukopaha, became angry. Shulam, his trident, Udyamya, raising, Tam, him, Bhrigu, Hantum, to kill, Arebhe, was about, Tigma, fierce, Lochanaha, whose eyes, Patitva, falling, Padayoh, at Lord Shiva's feet, Devi, goddess Devi, Santvayamasa, pacified, Tam, him, Gira, with words, Atha, then, Jagama, Bhrigu went, Vaikuntha, to the spiritual planet of Vaikuntha. Yatra, where Devaha Janardanaha, Lord Janardana, Vishnu. Translation and purport by the disciples of Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki. But Bhrigu refused his embrace, meaning Lord Shiva's embrace, telling him, "You are a deviant heretic." At this, Lord Shiva became angry and his eyes burned ferociously. He raised his trident and was about to kill Bhrigu when Goddess Devi fell at his feet and spoke some words to pacify him. Bhrigu then left that place and went to Vaikuntha, where Lord Janardana resides. Purport. In Krishna book, Srila Prabhupada writes, it is said that an offense can be committed either with the body, with the mind, or by speech. Bhrigu Muni's first offense, committed toward Lord Brahma, was an offense with the mind. His second offense, committed toward Lord Shiva by insulting him, criticizing him for unclean habits, was an offense by speech. Because the quality of ignorance is prominent in Lord Shiva, when he heard Bhrigu's insult, His eyes immediately became red with anger. With uncontrollable rage, he took up his trident and prepared to kill Bhrigumuni. At that time, Lord Shiva's wife, Parvati, was present. Her personality is a mixture of the three qualities, and therefore she is called Triguna Mai. In this case, she saved the situation by evoking Lord Shiva's quality of goodness. Srila Jiva Goswami remarks that the Vaikuntha planet referred to here is Shvetadvipa. Om Jnana Timirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupaha Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuttapadakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavangscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Punathan Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhan Vidangscha Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauratvishe Namaha He Krishna Karuna Sindho Dina Bandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Prashabhano Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhyaevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shrivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. So would like to welcome all the devotees, especially the senior devotees. And before I begin, I would like to take the blessings of senior devotees. Kindly bless so that we can have some substantial discussion on Srimad Bhagavatam today. Srimad Bhagavad Gita is said to be words of Krishna, and Bhagavatam is said to be words about Krishna. So, when we say words of Krishna or when words about Krishna, we can also say the words are Krishna. Shabda Brahma, Param Brahma, Ubhe me Shashwati Tanu. Krishna claims that Shabda Brahma, the word vibration, Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, and Param Brahma, they both are my eternal Swarupa, my form. So in that sense, Bhagavatam is non-different from Sri Krishna, and we seek the blessings of Srimad Bhagavatam, that may Srimad Bhagavatam bless us, because Bhagavatam is also Satchidananda, and when we take shelter of Srimad Bhagavatam, it's equal to taking shelter of Sri Krishna. So just like Sri Krishna blesses us, similarly Bhagavatam blesses us. And it's the blessing of Bhagavatam that Bhagavatam has chosen us, all of us, to be here in different roles. Someone is speaking, someone is listening, and so on. So it's the blessing of Srimad Bhagavatam, and we pray for continuous blessing of Srimad Bhagavatam upon all of us. Today's verse is very interesting. The katha, the narration is quite interesting. We have some drama happening. Lord Shiva becoming angry on none other than his brother. Bhrigu Muni is brother of Lord Shiva, because Bhrigu Muni is the Manasa-putra, the son born of the mind of Lord Brahma. And Lord Shiva has come from the Lalata Putra, from the forehead of Lord Brahma, as mentioned in Srimad Bhagavatam. So in that sense, the father is same. The father is same, so they are brothers. So Lord Shiva is becoming angry on his brother. Some say that Bhrigu is elder than Shiva, because Bhrigu Muni came before Lord Shiva's appearance. So now he's trying to kill his elder brother Bhrigu Muni. So we'll explore more on that topic. Shabda, words, it is said that the cause of creation itself is Shabda, word. Originally, there was only Shabda, sound, and then the whole creation took place. Shabda has that potency that it can evoke any feeling, emotion within someone's heart. When someone praises us with good, sweet words, we become pleased. And when someone criticizes us, then we are displeased. So sound has such potency. Similarly, when Bhrigu Muni is kind of criticizing, blaspheming Lord Shiva, that, oh you are irreligious, utpathaga, adharmi. Lord Shiva became very displeased. So much so that he took up his trident and was immediately wishing to kill his own brother, Bhrigu Muni, on the spot. So when Shabda can create such emotions, then why not Mahamantra can create or arise Krishna Prema within us? So when we chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So we may or may not be able to fathom the essence, the meaning, the depth of the Mahamantra, but still when we keep on chanting, when keep on hearing, then the Mahamantra does work and we become purified, and then Swayameva Spuratyadaha. Then Ataha Shri Krishna Namadi, then by the chanting of Krishna's holy name, especially the Mahamantra in Kali Yuga, all of Krishna's Rupa, form, qualities, his pastimes, they will naturally disclose within our hearts. And that's what we aspire for. We hear about our Goswamis, the Acharyas, Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Rupa Goswami, Sanatan Goswami, ityadi. When they used to chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, they are totally immersed. Even while chanting the half syllable of, let's say, Hare, when they say Ha, they are immersed. The Acharyas explain, Jiva Goswami explains, then just by chanting Ha, not complete Hare even, Ha, or the Kri of Krishna, or the Ra of Rama, they immediately enter into the ecstasy of the pastimes, of the form of Lord Krishna. So we also aspire for such realization, and that's why we are here for. So Shabda has such potency. So one time the sages, they gathered on the banks of river Saraswati, and all of them satram, They gathered for the sake of doing sacrifice, some anushthan. Now, there were many sages, plural, and all of them, when they had come together to do satram, then there was a question amongst all, because all the sages were worshippers of different uh, personalities. Some personalities or some sages, they were preferring Lord Vishnu more. Some of them, they were more inclined towards Lord Shiva, and some towards Lord Brahma. So now, everyone had gathered in order to do some worship, sacrifice. But the question was, whom should we offer the results to? Who should be bhokta of all the yajna tapasam? Although all of them knew bhoktaram yajna tapasam, but still, for our knowledge, to teach all of us, the humankind, then they were discussing that who is the real beneficiary, the bhokta of all the sacrifices we are going to do. So someone said, oh, Vishnu should be the one, because yajna vahi purushaha. He is yajna himself. Other party said, no, Shiva. Why? Because he's the chief guru. He gives jnana, he's the chief guru, so he should be the one. Then the third party said, no, Brahma. From him comes the all Srishti, the universe. So in this way, all of them, they had some debate, some arguments, difference in opinions. Whom should we worship and whom should we offer our fruits to? Then, just by theoretical debate, they were not able to come to the conclusion that who should be the ultimate beneficiary. So, then a committee was formed that now we have to do something practical to check and analyze who is the topmost amongst the three. Then Bhrigu Muni was chosen. Why? Maharshinam Bhriguraham. That even if some aparadha, offense occurs, it will be to Bhrigu and rest all of us will be safe. Because to deal with Lord Vishnu, Shiva and Brahma and doing something practical like hitting them, saying bad things, not offering obeisances is really a grave offense. So Maharshinam Bhriguraham. Krishna said in Gita, 10th chapter, that of all the Maharshis, I am Bhrigu. So Bhrigu is special to Vishnu. So even if something happens to Bhrigu, Vishnu will take care of him. So Bhrigu was chosen for that task. And everyone decided that Bhrigu Muni will go and will judge the three personalities, and then he will be the one declaring who is the topmost. So the most important parameter they had defined to judge was titikshu or sahishnuta, that whoever will be most tolerable will be considered to be the topmost, will be the greatest. They did not decide on account of the number of followers or the number of worshippers each one has. Let's say Lord Shiva has 10 million YouTube followers. Just an example. Like nowadays, we see the popularity and then we pay off our obeisances. Oh, he's having such and such followers. He's great. He must be great. No. The sages, they did not decide, or they did not want it to decide on the basis of the external factors like number of followers, number of worshippers, fame, ityadi. Nothing. They wanted to decide from internal symptoms, and they decided that whoever will be most tolerable, humble, forgiving, he will be considered the supreme, the topmost. So, then Bhrigu Muni decided to begin with his own father, Lord Brahma. Actually, this is also an important point, like the 10 Nama Aparadhas. The very first Aparadha or the second one, Shivasya Vishnor Ya Iha Ityadi. One should not consider the demigods equal to Lord Vishnu or Lord Krishna. Equal to or greater than. They are subservient to Lord Vishnu. That's the understanding. So that point is also being verified practically by these sages who have gathered on the banks of Saraswati. So that in future, may no one consider anyone equal to or greater than Lord Vishnu or Lord Krishna. That's why Lord Krishna is also called Asamordhva in Ishopanishad. Asama na samaha urdhvaha yasmat saha. No one is equal to or greater than whom. He is Asamordhva. So Prabhupada would often say that all the practicals, experiments have been done by the previous sages and we just need to follow them. So this is one of those great practicals experiments which the sages are actually attempting to do. Keeping Bhrigu Muni on the front. Purah Saram. So Bhrigu Muni goes to Brahmaloka and we have been hearing how he didn't pay his obeisances and he committed a manasik aparadh, a mental offense, and Lord Brahma became angry, but Bhrigu Muni understood parikshartham anuttirnaha, that my father has failed the examination. These are the words in the Tika. Pariksham or parikshayam anuttirnaha. He has failed because he has become perplexed, disturbed just by me not offering obeisances unto him. So he should not be or he must not be the Lord, the Supreme One. So then he moved on to Kailash or Kailasa Parvata, and then he came in front of Lord Shiva. And as soon as Lord Shiva saw his brother Bhrigu Muni arriving, Bhrigu Muni was also with his bead bag, mala. He was chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Kanthi on his kantha, ityadi, the Vaishnava Veshabhusha. So Lord Shiva was very happy. One reason, his brother has arrived. Second reason, Bhrigu is a great devotee. So Lord Shiva, although Lord Shiva at that time, it's not that Lord Shiva was resting or something. Lord Shiva was also doing Guhyam Akyati Purichati with Parvati Mata. It's mentioned in Bhagavad Mahatmya that Lord Shiva, he really does ahaituki and apratihata bhakti. He never stops. 24/7 he does bhakti, especially katha. So for 2-3 months, Lord Shiva will speak Bhagavatam, he will be the Vakta, and Parvati will become Shrota. And after that, they will switch the roles. Parvati becomes the speaker, and Shiva becomes the listener. And Shiva hears. So in this way, that Bodhayanta Parasparam was happening between both of them. And Shiva was very much immersed in Krishna Katha, thinking of Lord Ram, Lord Krishna, the glories of Krishna. And suddenly Bhrigu Muni comes. So he became very happy, jubilated, just by seeing Bhrigu Muni, the Vaishnava, coming in. And Abhinandanti, and he gets up from his asana and he wanted to embrace. He actually extended his arms like this, Acharya says, Lord Shiva. And he actually wanted to give an embrace to his brother. But Bhrigu Muni, because he wanted to test Shiva's patience, tolerance, Bhrigu Muni said these words. What? Tvam utpathaga asi. You are irreligious. Patha means path, the path of religion. Ut means someone who has gone apart or off track. So utpatha means irreligion, and ga means one who goes on that path. So you are irreligious. Aham na aichat. I don't desire your embrace. Please, please, get aside, move away. You're dirty. See yourself full of ashes. Your body covered, smeared with ashes. Just look at your dress code. No dhoti, no kurta, some animal skin. And just see yourself. Maybe you have not taken bath since a long time. In this way, you live in graveyard, shmashan. So you have snakes around yourself, skulls, the garland of skulls hanging. We have garland of flowers hanging. But Lord Shiva, skulls, snakes. So in this way, Bhrigu Muni was very heavy. He really took a great test of Lord Shiva. Now ideally, generally, Lord Shiva is called Ashutosh. He becomes very pleased easily. But this time, we see that he also becomes angry easily. So just by a few provoking statements by his brother Bhrigu, Lord Shiva, he actually got up to embrace, and now suddenly he took up his trident, Trishul, and he ran to kill Bhrigu Muni. Just like Lord Krishna in the battlefield took the chakra, the wheel, to kill Bhishma Dev. Same kind of scene. Acharyas actually does an analysis here. The affection which Lord Shiva had towards Bhrigu Muni, his brother. So generally affection comes from the mode of passion. Attachment, affection, sneha comes from mode of passion. So first, Lord Shiva was situated in mode of passion, out of which he had that affection towards his brother, and thus he wanted to embrace. But as soon as he heard something against him, the passion converted into ignorance and thus resulted into anger. So anger comes from ignorance, tamoguna. And thus the result of ignorance was he wanted to kill his own brother. So we should be careful in understanding that sattvam rajas tama iti prakritir gunastair yuktah parah purusha ek ihasya dhatte स्थित्यादये हरि विरिंचि हरेति संज्ञाः श्रेयांसि तत्र खलु सत्व तनोर नृणाम स्युः. Translation: the transcendental personality of Godhead is indirectly associated with the three modes of material nature, namely passion, goodness, and ignorance. And just for the material world's creation, maintenance, and destruction, he accepts the three qualitative forms of Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva. Of these three, all human beings can derive ultimate benefit from Vishnu, the form of the quality of goodness. So the point is, Lord Shiva is an expansion or ansha of the Lord himself. Lord himself, he divides into three, Brahma, Shiva, and Vishnu, for the sake of creation, maintenance, and annihilation. It doesn't mean that Shiva is conditioned by Tamoguna, like us. No. Lord Shiva is associated with Tamoguna, but he is not conditioned by Tamoguna. Just like a prison warden is in the prison, but he is not in the prison as prisoner. Similarly, Lord Shiva is not overcome by Tamoguna. He is presiding over Tamoguna. He is the deity of Tamoguna. So the question would be then, why do we see such behavior of Lord Shiva here? He's becoming angry, getting into Tamoguna, ignorance. So this is just to teach all of us that how the different modes, they work within us. Krishna says in 14th chapter, what does he say? That sometimes Tamoguna becomes prominent, sometimes Rajoguna becomes prominent, and sometimes Satoguna becomes prominent. So here we can actually see, earlier Rajoguna was a bit prominent, but some action-reaction took place, and then immediately Tamoguna took up the first place, the priority there. So this is all of us. Now maybe we have some satoguna, let's say, but as soon as we hear something good, bad, immediately the reactions that take place within our heart, within the consciousness, and suddenly there is a change of guna and the reactions within. Lord Shiva is just putting an example for all of us. In fact, Lord Shiva, like Super Soul, can know the heart of the beings. Right? So he knows why Bhrigu Muni has come to him to establish the supremacy of Lord Vishnu. And he knows that he is not greater than Lord Vishnu. So he is taking that blame upon himself just to establish Lord Vishnu as supreme. He knows everything. Right? That's why Vaishnavera Kriya Mudra Vigneha na Bhujay. We really can't assimilate the doings, the workings of Vaishnavas, especially the greatest of all, Lord Shiva. So we shouldn't consider Lord Shiva to have fallen from his transcendental state. No. He's still situated in his transcendence, just putting that act, the Leela, for our own sake. So, in this way, Lord Shiva took up his trident and he ran after Bhrigu Muni to kill him, actually. Then Parvati Mata came, just like Arjuna came, he held the feet of Lord Krishna. Hey Prabhu, stop, please don't do this, please don't do this. Similarly, Parvati Mata came and she held the feet, literally, of Lord Shiva. Please, stop. And then using some reasonings, some pacifying words, she somehow managed to control Lord Shiva's anger. And she quoted, what she said? She said that, "O Lord Shiva, O Patidev, O husband, one should never hanti nindati Vaidveshti Vaishnavan Nabhinandati Krudhyate Yati No Harsham Darshane Patanani Shat." So there are 6 kinds of offenses which one can do towards a Vaishnava. Hanti, to kill, which Shiva was about to do, to kill Bhrigu. Nindati, to criticize, blaspheme. Dveshti, to do dvesha towards the devotees. Then na abhinandati, when the devotees come in front of us, we have darshans of them, not becoming pleased. That's also an offense. We should be happy always seeing devotees. Krudhyate, we should never be angry. So becoming angry on devotees also is considered aparadha. And harsham darshane. Okay, this is actually different. So in this way, Parvati Mata gave some instructions, some upadesha to her husband that please, if you kill him, then you won't be setting a good example. Because devotees of Krishna, they consider you the greatest of Vaishnavas. Vaishnavanam yatha Shambhu. And if you kill your own brother, that too a devotee of Krishna, then what example will you set for the future generations? So you shouldn't be doing it. So yada yada acharati shreshtas, everyone will follow your footsteps, and then there will be a great chaotic situation in future. So please stop, don't do this. Lord Vishnu will be very much displeased with you, O Shiva. Hey Pati, do you want Shiva, Vishnu to be displeased with you? Lord Rama to be displeased with you? Do we all want this in our lives? Never. So we should always be very careful that we don't commit any kinds of offenses towards any devotee, whether they are newly joined in the movement, in bhakti, or they are elder. Anyone, we should always be very careful in dealings with the devotees. So in this way, with a lot of reasonings, Lord Shiva somehow got pacified. I was just wondering that when Lord Shiva was running to kill Bhrigu Muni, so what would be the situation of Bhrigu Muni? Would he be worried about his life? Or was he just meditating on Lord Vishnu, Lord Krishna? What would be like, for Bhrigu Muni? What was his experience then? And unfortunately, there is no mention anywhere about this mindset of Bhrigu Muni. So I would like to know, so if someone of you know about this part, you can kindly share in the comment time. So Bhrigu Muni, after completing his job in Kailash Parvat, again he decided, Shivaha api parikshayam anuttirnaha, that Lord Shiva has also failed the examination. He also got perplexed, disturbed. And then he moved on to Vaikuntha, which is Shvetadvip mentioned by Jiva Goswami. And there, what happened? He went directly. The gatekeepers also didn't stop Bhrigu Muni. The gatekeepers, they stopped whom? Chatursana, the four Kumaras, but not Bhrigu Muni. Why? Acharyas explain. Bhrigu Muni is actually the father-in-law of Lord Vishnu. Sasur, Shvashuraha. Vishnu is son-in-law, Jamata, of Bhrigu Muni. In 4th canto, it is mentioned, Canto 4, Chapter 1, Text 43. Bhrigu Muni was married to the 7th daughter of Kardama Muni, whose name was Khyati. So then they had 3 children, 2 boys, 1 girl. So the girl was Shri. And the Acharyas explain that Shri, the daughter, was actually the Ansha, the expansion of Lakshmi Devi. So in this way, Lakshmi Devi is married to Vishnu. She is the consort of Vishnu. So thus, Bhrigu Muni is actually father-in-law, Shvashura of Lord Vishnu. So that's why all of them knew that father-in-law has come. So who will dare stop father-in-law of Lord Vishnu himself? That's why no gatekeeper stopped Bhrigu Muni from coming in. And that's why Bhrigu Muni directly came in and he went into the chamber of Vishnu, where Lord Vishnu was resting, keeping his hand on Lakshmi Devi's lap. And in this way, he would then try testing Lord Vishnu as well. So these were some of the points from Srimad Bhagavatam's verse which we had today. So we'll stop here, and if you have any comment, questions, corrections, please feel free to share. Hare Krishna.
Yes, you saw when Lord Nrsimhadev was angry that no one could approach him. Everyone was afraid of his anger. So I would imagine Bhrigu was quite afraid of Lord Shiva's anger. But you said that Lord Shiva directly, Krishna himself, in a different leela, a different form. So what's the difference between all the living entities? Aren't we also Krishna? I mean, the living entity is also part of Krishna, or what's the difference between a living entity who is Krishna or Lord Shiva who is Krishna? Is there some difference?
Okay. According to my understanding, based on Prabhupada's books, there are 3 categories: the Ishvara Tattva, the Jiva Tattva, that we all know, and Shiva Tattva is a different category altogether. There is no one like Shiva. Shiva is Shiva. The Tattva itself is one, and Shiva is the only one in that category. So Ishvara Tattva, Jiva Tattva, and the third one is Shiva Tattva. So in that sense, my understanding is we can't compare the Jiva Tattva with Shiva Tattva. Shiva Tattva is partially Ishvara Tattva and partially some tinges of Jiva Tattva, as we see. So it's a special Tattva, different Tattva altogether, separate from Ishvara and Jiva Tattvas. So that's my understanding, Prabhuji. Maharaj, if you can. Okay, Prabhu.
It's a question of qualities. Between the three different tattvas, it's a question of qualities. Krishna has the most qualities, more than Shiva and more than the living entities. Living entities has 76% of the qualities of Krishna. Shiva, I think, has 84, is it? And then Vishnu has them all.
Yeah.
That's why Krishna is supreme.
Right. Thank you. So Prabhuji is mentioning that how Lord Shiva has less qualities than Lord Vishnu. So in that sense also, Lord Vishnu is supreme.
And Krishna has more qualities than Vishnu.
And Krishna has even more qualities than Lord Vishnu. The four special. Leela Madhurya, Prema Madhurya, ityadi.
That's how we distinguish, and that's how we know our position.
Yes, yes. Thank you. Any other comments? So, Srimad Bhagavatam Mahapurana ki, Srila Prabhupada ki, Nitai Gaur Premanande.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,